Hello Cancers, I'm Christy, you're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot and this is your reading for the month ahead. As always, if anything I say resonates or you feel it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing. Let's go on with your reading. What's happening for the beautiful Cancers this month? What is happening for you beautiful Cancers? The Sun card first out. The Strength card, both of these are Leo cards, so you could be connected very strongly to a Leo or have that in your chart, doesn't really matter, just felt like telling you. Then you have Ace of Swords and the Hanged Man, so you have three major arcanas out, and an ace. So this is very big things and a new beginning. As always, I'll talk you through these cards first and then clarify and get more out of them. But the Sun is the happiest card, and not only that, it brightens up all the other cards. So there's a real feeling of joy and warmth, and also just to let you know, yes, these cards are annoying for you. I really like them. I really like the energy they have, so please bear with me this week. But I just really felt like using them, so yeah, they're annoying. We'll get over it. We'll move forwards. But yeah, there's a real feeling of healing and joy and focusing on the lighter side of life this month. You're almost like the joy bringer to your friends and family. You're bringing in this happy, like happy-go-lucky, light-hearted, funny, warm energy. Even if there's a situation or two this month that might be heavy for others to be handling, you're the one that's bringing in the light and the joy and the healing, and a lot of you that's humorous. Like some of you are very, very funny, or you're very playful, and you're bringing in this lighter side to a situation or several situations. You're very healing. I really love your energy. I specifically just like, you know that life can be heavy and you're like, well, I could either add to that or I could take relief and bring relief to the heaviness for others. I just feel like you have a very comforting energy right now. And with that, the Strength card, like, it takes a lot of strength to bring so much calm and peace to others. You're also very strong. You're becoming more aware of your mental strength, because I was gonna say you're becoming stronger mentally. You've always been strong. It's almost like you just convinced yourself, or let others or let life tell you you weren't strong, or let people speak down to you and make you feel little or not as strong as you are, and you're becoming aware, oh, you actually have always been a lot stronger than people or even yourself realize. You're so capable and so much, you've got a lot more grit to you than you give yourself credit for. You've got a lot more grit and a lot more ability to withstand situations and environments and happenings than you realize. You're so much more capable of, I don't know, you push through a lot. You push through a lot of circumstances. You come out the other side and you actually, I feel like, thrive sometimes in environments that aren't necessarily ideal for other people. You thrive on them. You're like, well, I'll take the challenge. There's something, especially this month, where you see things and you go, huh, there's an opportunity here for me to show what I'm capable of and show what I'm capable of doing and succeeding in. Even though others would find this very hard and difficult, it means I get to show my skill. I feel like you're seeing opportunities and you're having like the strength to not sink. You're rising to an occasion, right? You're like, well, this can scare me and I can shy away from it, or I can embrace it and rise to it. Ace of Swords, there's something about communication. There's also intellect and clarity coming through. Your tongue and your words and your ability to voice your concerns and your thoughts is going to be very valuable this month. For me to say that, in the past you may have not seen much value in sharing your thoughts. You may have not seen much value in sharing your concerns or your worries or your ideas even. There's something where this month you're like, well, and you're, without even questioning whether it's important or not, you feel the need and it's just pouring out of you. Your ideas how you feel, what you want to say. You're just like, you're gonna listen. I have something to say and you're gonna listen. And it's not just that you're saying something important. I feel like it's just you're able to speak very articulately and very clearly. Because I'm noticing the whole time I've been talking about this card, I've been talking very purposefully. I feel like you're speaking with purpose and you're getting your point across very clearly and easily. It's very smooth. The Hanged Man is seeing things from a different perspective, or being forced to kind of pull back and being forced to hang in midair, and just like you're very, very aware of things, and you're gonna become a lot more wise and a lot more, I don't know, I feel like you're gonna understand a situation or understand a person or see someone or something from a brand new perspective, but you're not really intending to. I don't know why I feel like there's something, this is really weird and specific, but you're going to go somewhere and it's going to be closed. Like you're going to go to the gym and it's going to be shut. Or it's going to be like delayed opening or something, and you're going to be forced to sit outside. And in that you're going to be forced to people watch, or there's something you're going to be forced to do. Like you're going to be forced to twiddle your thumbs, especially if you're usually someone very busy and very like constantly on the move. There's going to be something that's delayed, or you're shut out of, or the doors are closed for some reason. It's going to force you to have to sit down and people watch, or contemplate, or twiddle your thumbs for a second longer than you usually would, if that makes sense. I don't know, some of you also, it's like your phone is going to be lost or taken away or like frozen for a second when you're usually like busy working on it, or constantly busy doing something on the go, doing something, talking to someone on the phone. You're going to be forced to be shut off or something, or your technology is going to be temporarily withheld from you. Weird thing to say, but like it's going to force you into this like pondering or seeing something differently. A lot of you, I feel like it's like workaholic energy almost, and you're going to be forced to pull back and reconnect and touch the grass or something. You're going to be forced to see things from outside of your working mind in some way. Clarify the Sun card. You have 4 of Swords, healing, and 7 of Swords. A lot of you are deeper than you are given credit for, because you know how I said like you're very humorous, you're very funny? With the 7 of Swords, your intentions are deeper than people realize. You're very deep. Your intentions are to like lighten up a mood. You bring up all this warmth and all this healing. 4 of Swords, healing, and that's your intention. I feel like you do genuinely are very much prioritizing helping others and bringing lightness to situations. And other people might just see you as like this class clown, or like this funny girl, or this funny guy. And I feel like there's something where others could be awakened to, and because the Sun is exposure, they could be exposed to the fact that you are genuinely quite deep and do intend to heal and help. Like there could be this deeper, or like people might see you from a deeper perspective, and that Hanged Man could be connected to that as well. People seeing you from a new perspective, of people understanding you better outside of your work. Maybe their technology will be shut down and they'll see you in real life and go, oh yeah, you have more meaning to you than meets the eye. Like some of you might be actual comedians, and someone actually meets you in person and goes, oh, why'd you get into comedy? And there's a deeper meaning. Like you want to bring happiness, you want to bring relief. I don't know, there's something though where you're more than just the class clown. Clarify the Strength card, and I think people are going to appreciate you for more than just the surface level. If you're watching this and you're like, I'm not funny, Christy, what are you talking about? Then it's just you're being seen for deeper than the image you portray yourself as. If it's not a class clown, then it's something else, but it's something where there's more to you than meets the eye. With the 7 of Swords, your intentions are going to be shown more. And Sun, like you're going to be exposed for who you truly are authentically, and it's deeper and it's more healing than people will realise. Queen of Pentacles, clarifying strengths. Not only are you becoming more strong, like becoming more aware of your strength mentally, emotionally, there's also something where you're becoming more aware of you actually have a lot more stability in your life than you realise. I don't mean, oh, you have lots of money. It's more like you're going to realise no matter how much money you have in your bank, there's a certain belief in yourself now of, it doesn't matter how much money I have in my bank because I can make more. It doesn't matter how much money I've earned this month because I'm going to make more, and I'm constantly capable of earning. So if everything I have gets taken away tomorrow, I can always create it again and grow it again. Like there's a lot of like peace in that, of not having to stress, not having to worry about protecting what you've earned or protecting what you earn in the future, because you know no matter what happens, you're you, and you can create more of whatever it is you've created in the past. You're not worried about holding on very tightly to things, because you know you can always make more of it. Clarify the Ace of Swords. You have 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles, that's so interesting. That's having a lot of money. That's very rich energy. With the Ace of Swords, you could be getting a yes around a home. If you're buying a home, if you're getting, wanting to know about like a home loan, or you know what I mean, a mortgage, I don't know, adult stuff. Ace of Swords here is like yes, win, communication. You're going to get that phone call, you're going to get that answer, you're going to get that approval, because it's a win. It's a yes. It's a winning energy. It's a brand new beginning around a home or around a house. Others of you, if it's not around that, there's just something coming in. This is a stable relationship. This is a stable place in your in your romantic life or in your family life. There's a lot more of like not having to worry, because, and with that Ace of Swords, I feel like there's a lot of clear communication between you and your family and your friends. If it's usually, I don't know, some of you have grown up in families where it's been like very doubt filled, or like when someone's angry or when there's been a disagreement, it goes quiet and you're like, are we still upset about what happened last week because we never sorted it out? This is the energy, Ace of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, of like, you don't go to bed angry, you're always talking things out, and I love that. You're always going, something isn't right, let's talk it through. There's a real healthy communication thing here, and it's winning. It's making you win in your life, in your home life. Because even like with your children or your future children, you're very much prioritizing that healthy communication of always being able to express feelings and always being able to express thoughts and where you're standing with each other. I don't know, I'm feeling like you're going to have kids, or you have kids that are going to be like, I'm upset with you. And it's just nice. And I know it's a weird thing to say, but it's like, I'm angry with you, mum, or I'm angry with you, dad. Like, I feel like it's gonna be this open communication of, rather than like, of like holding on tightly to something, it's very outwardly communicated to then go, oh, okay, why is that? Or what can I do about that? Or is there anything like, I just feel like there's this real outward, and I feel like, I don't know why it's coming through. It feels like a real contrast maybe to what you've grown up with, or there's a real healing thing around that. Clarify the Hanged Man. You have the Six of Wands, which is victory. Six of Cups also underneath. A lot of you, there's this victory in you realizing you've become who you wanted to be when you were younger, or at least this month you're going to come into this energy of going, I've become who I wanted to be. It could be that you find an old journal, or you find an old vision board, and you go, oh, I'm living my dream life. I always wanted to be a surgeon, and now I'm a surgeon. Or I always wanted to be a chiropractor, now I'm a chiropractor. I don't know, something where you're going to go, I always wanted to do that. And I always wanted to be a comedian, now I'm a comedian. There's something where you, and it might be a wider perspective or a different way of looking at what you're doing, where you realise, yes, I am that. Like some of you, it's almost like you always wanted to help people, and you're helping them, but you're not helping them in the way you originally planned. But you're realizing from a wider perspective, you're helping them even better than you originally planned. If that makes sense. There's like a, you're gonna have an epiphany. With the Hanged Man, you're gonna have a different way of looking at your life, where you go, actually, I got exactly what I wanted, and I'm doing exactly what I wanted. It just has a different name to it. Look at, I don't know, I feel like you're changing the way you look at something. Also, Six of Cups, like it's a childhood dream, there's nostalgia there, where you're like, well, I always wanted to do that, and I'm doing it. Some of you are going to be shocked. I feel like there's something you're going to find, like there's a trip down memory lane, or there's like a old, like, what's it called, like a box of heirlooms, or things you've collected when you're younger, that you're going to find, and you're going to be shocked at, like, oh, I've made it. I wanted this. Some of you, it's almost like you could find like concert tickets or something, and the name on the concert ticket is someone you work with now, or like you're like, oh, I was a fan of this person, now I'm like in cahoots with them, or I'm in a, I don't know, there's something where you're gonna have this weird connection, or this weird moment of, I used to want this, I don't know how to explain that better. Could be like a magazine. You find some magazines and you go, oh, I work with this magazine now. And it's something along those lines though, where you go, I'm doing better than I realised. Like, you don't realise because you're just used to it now. And you're going to have this nostalgic trip where you go, oh, I'm doing quite well. I really like that energy, because I just feel like sometimes when you're living your life and you're getting on and things slowly progress, you don't realise how far you've come until you look back at where you once were. And I feel like there's going to be this big moment of, oh, I'm doing really well. I'm doing better than I realised. I'm going to wrap your reading up here. Thank you so much for watching. If anything I said resonated or you feel it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing, and I'll see you next Tuesday for Tiny Tornado Tuesdays.